Let's go to Delroy in the Bronx. Delroy. Yeah.
Hello?
By the way, Carol Anderson, the Tiger, says Brad is mad now. You know what I'm mad? I'm sorry, Delroy. I'm going to get to you in a second. I'm mad at the hypocrisy. Okay? I'm mad at the hypocrisy that Donald Trump says no family immigration, yet that's exactly what his wife did. I'm mad at the hypocrisy of guns don't kill. Of course guns kill. I'm mad at the hypocrisy that Donald Trump sits there and has this listening with the family and then turns around the next day and says, you know what, we need to arm everybody in the school. You know what? It's a bunch of hypocrites. Hypocrites that are self-serving hypocrites. They're not even serving the people, they're serving themselves. But that's a whole other story. That's why I'm mad, Carol Anderson, the Tiger. I'm mad at when I read the news, and I didn't even see the news. I'm just reading it as we go along, and it gets me angry. Meanwhile, Delroy, I'm here to help you. What's up?
Yes, I have two quick questions.
Yeah.
My green card expired. Fill out the form 17. I take my fingerprint. They said to go to 26 Federal Plaza to get a stamp in my passport if I need to travel. But there's no date available. Could me go to a different state and do it? Could me do it in like Connecticut?
Yeah. Or what? When do you need to travel?
I don't really need to travel right now. I just.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You can go. You can go to Connecticut. You can go to any state you want and go into immigration. Get a stamp in your passport, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
And thank you very much.
You're
and
welcome.
The second question is, my friend come here under somebody else's name, and he married to a United States citizen. Could he still get his green card?
Well, your friend committed a marriage fraud because he came on somebody else's, marriage fraud, an immigration fraud because he came on somebody else's name. And by the way, there's more people coming on fake documents than running across the border. That's my 2 cents. Be that as it may, there is a waiver available if he has the document in which he used to come, if he lives in New York and Connecticut. Does he live in New York or Connecticut?
He live in New York.
Does he have the document that he came on?
I doubt he still have it, because he's here like 35 years.
He's going to need to come and see me. We'll see if we can find that document. Maybe he's 245I eligible because he's been here for so long. We'll have to figure out his life when he comes in. But there is a way for him to get a green card one way or the other.
Okay, then.
All right?
Okay, thank you very much.
Hold on, Delroy, and thanks for watching. And by the way, Delroy, the best thing you can do to help me, because now that I've helped you, is tell a friend to watch the show and like the show and follow us on the Brad Show. Okay? All right, spread the word.
Yes.
Thank you. 1-800-529-5465. That's what I'm going to do. Every person who calls, I'm going to say, hey, do me a favor. I just helped you. Now spread the word. Tell somebody to follow and like us. No? Not a bad quid pro quo, right? Let's go to Casey Ann in Denver, Colorado. Casey Ann.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Fabby. I just made up my own word. Fabby. Fabulous.
Fabby. I love it.
Okay. What's up?
Here's my question.
Yeah.
So, I filed for my mom back in 2017, and we got her request. They've mailed us a letter asking for additional evidence, and that is for the doctor for her to do her medical. Now, she did her medical examination, and there was a delay. There was a medical issue.
Where is she?
The due date.
Where is she?
In Colorado.
So you're doing an adjustment for her. What can I ask? What the medical issue is, or is it too private?
Private.
Okay.
So the due date for this medical, that they said if we don't send the paperwork in by March 3rd, they're going to deny the case.
Okay.
So the medical issue is going to extend beyond March 3rd. It's going to take 3 weeks for all this process to be done. My question is, what should we do?
There's not a lot you can do. The best you can do is submit something saying you're in the process of resolving whatever the medical issue is, and please give me an extension. They may give it, they may not. If they don't give it,
so we did.
If they don't give it, they're going to deny you. You'll have to refile again, unfortunately.
Okay. So here's the thing. So I did call immigration and asked for the extension, and they said no, they can't grant it.
Well, they can't grant it because the person you're talking to is not the immigration service. If you call the 1-800 number, they're just outside.
1-800. Yeah,
they're just people who answer the phone. It's like when you call Citibank and you get somebody in another country answering the phone. You're not speaking to Citibank. You're speaking to somebody who Citibank contracted to answer their phones. So the only thing you can do is you have a letter. You have a letter from immigration says, please submit A, B, C, and D, and maybe it even has a barcode and a case number on it by this date. And what you do is you write a nice long letter explaining everything you're doing with the evidence. Maybe you get something from a doctor saying I'm treating X, Y, Z, and you'll be fully treated by March 7th, March 15th, and ask for a short extension to allow this treatment to complete, and then submit a good medical report.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
So I got that. We got all that information. The thing is, the doctor here did not specify how long the treatment was going to take. They just specified that, she has an appointment on this date, and they're anticipating to see her. They didn't specify how long the treatment was going to take or anything.
Well, you're going to need to go back to the doctor and say, hey, can you give me a little more details in a letter? Okay.
Yeah,
and by the way, it's absolutely discretionary by immigration. There's no way you can force them to give you an extension. They may say yes, they may say no.
No.
But at least you try. And then the worst case scenario is they deny her, and then you have to refile again once the medical is all resolved.
Okay, so if let's say, worst case, she gets denied, would you advise using a lawyer to go back again, and how long is the?
Yes, I would. Okay. Because maybe if you had a lawyer from the beginning, maybe you wouldn't be in this situation. I'm not saying you would or wouldn't. I'm just saying maybe you wouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, and we could certainly help you even from New York and Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
All right, so hold on one second. All right, 1-800-529-5465. Call us now if you have immigration questions. We're eventually going to get to Belgium, Kim. Leave your questions on Facebook. Leave them on YouTube. I will answer all of them, every last one. Keep the questions coming. That's why we're here. 1-800-529-5465. Stephanie in the Bronx.
Hi, Brad. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm good, thanks. Brad, I have a problem. I want to ask you a quick question.
Okay.
My husband, we put in the paper already, but I have an ITIN, and he's a citizen. But apparently, he filed his taxes without me, and I'm going to file separately. Would that be a problem when I'm doing the interview?
Yes.
It will be a problem?
Yeah, let me tell you why. Yes, it will. Let me tell you why. When you do a marriage case, and I've said this many times, I'm not sure how often you watch the show, but I'll say it again. When you do a marriage case and you go in, you have to prove two things. One, that you physically live together. You and your spouse live together in the same home. That's one thing you have to prove. The other thing you have to prove is that you have a financial relationship together. What is that financial relationship? It means that you pool your money together. What he earns and what you earn, you put it together. And from that pot of money that you earn, you pay all your expenses of your marriage. The rent, the mortgage, the car payments, the insurance, everything. Okay? So you join in the assets of the marriage, and you are joined in the debts of the marriage. When you file taxes separately, your husband's saying, my wife's not responsible for my debts, and you're saying I'm not responsible for my husband's debts, and now immigration starts questioning whether or not you have a joint financial relationship.
Okay.
You can amend your taxes, very simple. It's a very simple thing to fix. Hold on one second. We have a good tax attorney here. All right?
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
All right, let's go to Talithia in Baltimore, Maryland. Talithia.
Hi, good day.
How are you?
So I'm good. My question to you was, yesterday my spouse and we went in for my green card interview, and I think the interview went fairly well.
Right.
And after the interview, because I wasn't sure what to expect. So after the interview, we were told that it will be reviewed and something will be sent to me in the mail. However, after I reached home, I checked online because I got an email that something was updated. It just said complete and must be reviewed. So I was just wondering, is that something to be alarmed about?
No, that's exactly what they just told you at your interview, that your case is completed, they're going to review it, and they'll give you a decision.
Okay.
So that's exactly what they said at the interview, is what appears on your screen. So you got to give them 120 days. Hopefully it went well. If you haven't heard anything in 120 days or you hear anything negative, give me a call.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right.
Bye-bye.
1-800-529-5465. By the way, that number is not only the number to call to get your immigration question asked and answered, it's also the telephone number for my law office. So if you would like to make an appointment to come see us, you're in the New York area, come to downtown Manhattan. You're in Connecticut area, go to Hartford, Connecticut. We have our office in Hartford. You're anywhere in the United States, you don't have to come to New York. We can do a phone consultation. You're anywhere in the world, you don't have to fly to New York. We can do a phone consultation. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAW-LINK. And also, everybody, I do have to remind everybody, you know, help me just a tiny, tiny bit. Share this with your friends and family. Please share it. It's a very simple thing to do. If you belong to any groups, that you think may like this show, it may not be a group about immigration. Maybe you belong to a knitting group. Maybe the knitting group may need some immigration help. Maybe you belong to a cooking group. Maybe the cooking group needs some immigration help or legal advice. Maybe you like football or soccer, the sports group. All right? Maybe you belong to an Olympic group. Whatever it is, share it with them. You never know who needs the legal advice. Or who just wants to watch a show because it's fun to watch. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to John in Seattle, Washington. John.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Hey, I love you, man. I watch you all the time, and you have some great advice.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What's up?
Okay, so I've been in the United States since 1966. Mm-hmm. And over that span, I've been arrested 5 times.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Honduras.
Okay.
Yeah, and so arrested 5 times, but I could only verify 2 times because I did what you said about vacating
right.
charges.
Uh-huh.
The best I can do is expunge an already dismissed charge from Tennessee.
Okay, expunge is different than vacating, by the way.
Right. I know.
Right.
And I tried to vacate a third-degree misdemeanor from Washington State from 20 years ago, but they destroyed the record.
Okay.
So I don't know what to do about that either. Okay. But anyway, considering all this mess that I have, I want to be an American citizen.
Right. Let me ask you a question.
So,
You've been here since 1966. How old were you when you came?
I was 5.
Okay. Were your parents citizens before you were 18? That's the first place to start.
No.
Okay. Can you discuss what you were arrested for? Your 5 different arrests.
Oh, let's see. I got into a shouting match with a cop in 78.
Okay.
That was dismissed.
All right. That's not a problem.
The next day.
Next one.
In 1994, I got arrested 3 counts of aggravated assault against 2 police officers.
Right. I see.
Evading arrest and resisting arrest.
I see that. Okay. What happened?
Oh, you mean what happened in the incident or the disposition?
The disposition. You can tell me what happened. I was making a joke that got fish you off, but.
Right. I got a diversion.
Okay. So that's
subsequently,
fine. So that's not a conviction.
Right, and subsequently it was dismissed.
Perfect. So 2 for 2 so far.
Right, and then a third-degree misdemeanor in 1998.
Okay, for what?
For assault on my stepson.
Where was this? In Washington?
What state?
In Washington?
Yes, in Washington.
Okay, and you were convicted of that?
I pleaded to a third-degree misdemeanor.
Okay, no jail time?
No jail time, no.
Okay, what was the 4th time?
Say again?
Okay, so that's considered a petty offense. Let's go to the 4th one.
The 4th one was shoplifting.
Okay.
Interesting story. Cops came to my door, asked me if I was at a certain supermarket, and I said yes. And someone said they saw you shoplifting and took your license plate.
Okay.
And I said, no one saw me shoplifting.
Right.
And they said they had cameras, and I said, if you had cameras, you'd see that I did not shoplift. So he wanted to look at my car, and I said, if you don't have a shirt, because he was very impolite, and I said, if you don't have a search warrant, you're not going to look at my car.
Right.
So he taped up my car, and arrested me.
Okay.
Took me in, and as I was sitting there talking to him, he said, "If you let me look at the car, I'll let you go." Mm-hmm. And he towed the car to the police station.
And by the way, for future, and we'll hear your story in a second. What
Sure.
your response should be is, I think you should let me speak to my attorney. That's the only things that should have ever come out of your mouth. But let's continue.
Right, I should have, but I didn't. I really didn't know I was under arrest until he arrested me.
Right.
So he searched my car and then he let me go.
Okay.
So I was looking for a record of that arrest, and I couldn't find it.
It doesn't exist. Okay. Do you remember what police station you went down to?
The one that arrested me in Bellevue.
I'm sorry. So you know the police station you were in?
Yes.
All right. So you go to that police
station.
station.
You know what's ironic about that? I worked in that building before it became a police station.
All right. So you go to that police station, say, give me proof of that date of the arrest, and if they don't have it, they don't have it. Then there was no official arrest.
Okay, so what my question is I want to be able to sit in front of an interviewer and tell him that, I wasn't arrested or I was arrested.
All right, so then you would either get a letter from the police station saying that on this day, on June 1st, 2001, whatever it was, either it says you were arrested and no charges were brought against you, or it will say the police station, you'll get a letter from the police that says we have searched all of our records and there is no record of any arrest ever on this person. And then you'll say, when you go on the interview, you'll say, listen, I don't know whether I was under arrest or not. Apparently I wasn't. The officers told me to come down to the police station. Apparently they never booked me, they never arrested me, and they released me, period. And I have a letter.
Okay.
All right. So the best I can tell you is I sat at a police station because a cop asked me to come sit in a police station.
All right. So as far as being an American citizen, I'm in good shape?
Well, you told me about 4 so far. I need to hear about the 5th one.
Oh, the 5th one was a paternity warrant.
And when was that?
That was in 1994.
And what happened with that case?
Paternity was established, and
that's not an arrest. It's family court. Yeah, it sounds like you're in good shape. The only thing I would suggest to you is, at the bare minimum, let me get all of those criminal records and arrests and make sure what you think happened actually happened.
Okay. Listen, if I hired you, would you be able to do the background necessary for this?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, hold on one second. All right, that was a long one. 1-800-529-5465. But we went through his whole life. Let's go to Philippa in Queens, New York. Philippa.
Hi, Mr. Bernstein.
Hi, how are you? What's up?
I'm doing fine. I'm just calling about my son. I filed an N-600 for him June 13, 2016. Mm-hmm. I paid $600. Mm-hmm. I didn't hear anything back from USCI, so I keep calling. When I called, the gentleman told me that I have to wait like anybody else, because I told him I was in the military. I have to wait until everybody else, until his priority date comes about. Mm-hmm. So after I got off the phone with him, I was inquiring and I was told that I don't need to wait until no priority date. Priority date is for those who are not children, whatever. Anyway, I keep calling. Recently, they keep sending me 3 letters, one behind the others, in February. The last letter is stating
all right, so
that...
Let me make this suggestion to you, okay? Because USCIS takes forever on these things. You can get him a U.S. passport in a few weeks, get him the U.S. passport, and whenever the certificate of citizenship happens, it happens. You don't have to wait on the certificate of citizenship to get him the passport. If you're doing an N-600, he's a citizen.
Yes, but they're sending me a letter saying that it was denied and I have to do a I-290B form.
No, you can't. You don't appeal. You don't appeal. Well, yes, you do have to. You do it as a motion to reopen. Why was it denied? Why was it denied?
That's it. They're saying that they sent me a letter for proof of residency from January 2014, and I never responded.
All right, so
but this is ironic. I didn't hear from them.
This is typical with immigration. Okay, they claim they mail stuff out and it mysteriously disappears. It's amazing that there's more, that the U.S. Post Service always seems to lose the immigration letter. Okay, nobody else loses any other letters, but for some reason the post office always loses the immigration letter. Okay, you're not the first person that this mysterious loss of a letter never gets mailed to you. The only thing I can suggest to you is come see me and we will get it straightened out for you. All right, hold on. All right, let's go to Aaliyah in the Bronx. Aaliyah.
Hello?
Hi, Aaliyah.
Hi, good night. I want to ask a question.
Yes.
Is the USCIS number the same thing as the alien number?
The USCIS, well, the alien number is the A number, and it starts with a 9 or 10-digit number.
Okay, on my work permit, I see USCIS number. I'm asking if it's the same thing as my alien number.
Does it start with an A0?
No.
No, that's
just numbers.
No, so if your USCIS number is not your A number is your A number, your USCIS number may be an EAC number. I don't know what's on your. I don't know what you're looking at on your work permit.
Okay.
You know what you can do is take a photograph of it, and send it to me in a private message, and I'll be happy to look at it and tell you what you're looking at.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. We will be answering your immigration questions now. Let's go to Shandia in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Shandia.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
What's happening?
Okay, I have a question. It's about an immigration case about unlawful presence in the U.S.
Right.
So, we had filed numerous times, but not working with a lawyer.
Who's we filed? What do you mean?
My husband and I.
Okay, who's filing for who? That's what I wanted to know.
Me.
All right, your husband's a U.S. citizen and he's filing for you.
No, I'm a U.S. citizen.
You're a U.S.
filing for
your
him.
husband. Okay, and where is he from?
Haiti.
He's from Haiti. How did he come to America?
He didn't come straight from Haiti to America. I think he went from Venezuela.
Okay, he took a very circuitous route, you would say.
What is it?
A circuitous route. He went in a big circle to get here, right?
Hello?
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I said he took a circuitous route. He took a big circle. He started in Venezuela and then kind of made his way up. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, did he cross the border from Mexico, or he came in by a boat without inspection or with a fake document? How do you ultimately get into America?
I would say with a fake document.
Okay, and what year was this?
2001.
And when he did that, was he stopped, or he made it past immigration with the fake document?
Actually, he got stopped at immigration.
He got stopped at immigration. And then I assume you're going to tell me he applied for asylum. Is that correct?
He applied for what?
Asylum, political asylum?
Yeah,
right.
Which he got denied.
He got denied. And then he had an order of deportation. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
he never received it, but
right. And then he got a
they
TPS,
told him.
And then he got a TPS, which allowed him to stay here, I assume, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now that Donald Trump is ending TPS, and he came on a fake document, and he tried to apply for asylum and was denied, and now TPS is over, that order of deportation is going to get reinstated. You're concerned about him returning back to Haiti, and now you're a U.S. citizen. He said, okay, let's go file for him, and you haven't been getting too far. Is that basically
I did.
Oh, you did get far.
I did.
So what happened?
The I-130 got approved.
Okay, good.
But then again, the immigration officers say even the I-130 approved. We did do the waiver as well.
What kind of waiver?
I-601.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that, and then it got denied, which we had to do an appeal, which is still pending.
Uh-huh.
So
why was that? Okay, so you did. So he's considered, I assume, an arriving alien. Is that how they have him, as an arriving alien?
That I'm not sure. I didn't read all that.
Did you try to make a motion to reopen a deportation hearing, or did you try to do a waiver straight with immigration?
We did we filed everything together, the waiver with the adjusted, right, the I-485 and everything. So we never tried to do a motion to open the...
Right. So this is what I don't know the answer to. I mean, I know the answer. I just don't know the answer because I don't have the documents in front of me. Okay? If he was found inadmissible, you're doing the right thing by filing an adjustment and a waiver. You didn't do the waiver good enough to get approved. Maybe you want to try a new adjustment and a new waiver rather than doing an appeal. because what you're by the appeal, you're saying I gave enough information to get this waiver approved, and they made a bad discretionary decision. And generally, those appeals are not very winnable. Now, if he was admitted to the United States and then ordered deported, then you got to make a motion back to the immigration judge. I'm not sure where he is in terms of procedurally what immigration's saying happened. They stopped him at the border and then paroled him into the United States, or he was admitted to the United States and then ordered deported. I'm not sure. Okay. All I can tell you is it sounds based on what you're telling me, it sounds like he was found inadmissible, paroled in for asylum, needs to file a waiver. That waiver wasn't done to the satisfaction of the Immigration Service. What I would suggest you do is let me look at the waiver that you filed, and then let's see if we can do a better job. That's really what needs to happen now. I mean, there's extraordinarily, without even knowing you, there's such an extraordinary hardship in being returned to Haiti, okay, that, based on the conditions that are there right now, that, you should be able to get these approved. I'm not saying you will get them, but a lot should be able to get approved. So hold on one second, okay? All right. Let's go to Marcus in the Bronx. Marcus.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
A small question.
Yes.
I got a 10-year green card. Can I travel to Canada?
Yeah, but with a green card, I'm told, you see, I'm not a Canadian immigration lawyer, you have to do something online to get some sort of, visa thing to go across.
Okay.
All right, but so you just can't just, that's if you're flying. I think if you're driving, I was told you don't need to do that. Just flying. Is that what I was told? I believe so. I'm going to double check with Kim. Hang on 1 minute, okay? We're going to check with Kim in about 3 minutes, okay? But the answer is generally yes, okay? But you see, I'm not a Canadian immigration lawyer, so I don't know Canadian stuff. But I know somebody gave us the answer a little bit back, but I don't remember what it was. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's go to Tamika in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Tamika.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Tamika.
All right, this is my question. So I entered the U.S. on a visiting visa. I had an approved I-130, got a letter stating that I should go to the NBC for an interview.
Right.
And I opt to stay and adjust status. I did my interview, and then I received a letter stating I need some information regarding my marital assets. So I responded to the immigration. They were saying it has to be an error because the person who filed is my stepdad.
Right.
And obviously I'm not married to my stepdad.
Right. That would make sense.
I haven't heard back since. I did an interview in December. What do you think I should do?
So you responded, said, basically, this is a mistake. I'm not married to my stepdad. That was your response.
Right, but I did send my own assets that I have and things like that.
Okay, so it's December. Give them 120 days from the time whenever you responded. Wait to see what they say. They should approve you because you can't be married to your stepdad. That's a pretty dumb letter, but they probably just made a mistake. If you haven't heard anything within 120 days, then contact me and let me follow up for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call to get your immigration questions asked and answered. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Sheldon in Brooklyn, New York. Sheldon.
Hey,
what's
how
up?
are you doing?
Good. What's going on?
I'm calling because so my wife came here and I actually filed for her. I am American citizen, so I filed for her, but she came up on the visa. She got her working permit and stuff, but it's been over 9 months. Is there a reason I got to wait that long?
All right, so basically she came here on a visitor's visa, and when she came here on the visitor's visa, when did you file for her? How much longer after when she came?
I can say around 4 months later.
Fine, perfect. 4 months later, you filed an adjustment application. I know that because she got her work permit, and now you're waiting 9 months and you haven't got an interview. There's a reason for it. Okay, his name's Donald Trump. Okay, Donald Trump. It's true. Okay, I'm not making a joke. It's true.
So.
Okay. I know so.
You're
It's
right.
not I
You're
think
right.
so. It's I know so. Donald Trump has told immigration to slow everything down. Okay, so I mean that's what it is. I just even read somewhere. I wonder if I can pull it up on my phone. Maybe I'll look for it while we do the Bradjucation. I just looked somewhere that, if you go on the USCIS website, it says, to give benefits to immigrants and, protect immigration. And then, that's their mission statement. And then, USCIS is coming out with, with statements now saying that their mission statements now is to protect the U.S. worker. Okay, that's the Labor Department's responsibility. That's not the USCIS's responsibility. So now they have totally new responsibilities. I never heard why USCIS has to protect the American worker. USCIS has to give benefits to immigrants and help immigrants enter the United States. So the problem is Donald Trump, and it's in New York. An adjustment can take 10, 11 months now sometimes.
Okay.
So just hang in there.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, and I love your show.
Okay.
I enjoy you.
Thank you, Sheldon.
I always listen to you.
Thank you. And by the way, please tell your friends, if you love me so much, and I'm glad you do, tell your friends to come watch our show. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Natalie in Palm Beach, Florida. Natalie.
Hi,
Nichols,
Brad.
how are you?
Hello. How you doing?
How are you? West Palm Beach, Florida. Jealous of you. Jealous of you in the sun, and I'm in the cold and rain. Yeah. What's going on?
Thing. I'm just calling to give you some sunshine. I don't have no question. I just want to call.
Yeah, and?
No, just want to call just to put a name to the face or a voice to the name.
There you are.
Tamika said she'll call. So just good evening.
All right. Bless you. Bless you.
Thanks for all you do. You're doing a very good job.
And thanks for watching, and I appreciate your call. I like getting telephone calls just to say hello. That's really nice. What are you up to tonight? What are you doing?
Just got in front intern because I missed a couple of days. So I'm just lying in bed and listening to you.
All right, cool. All right, relaxing for the evening. I will be lying in bed in about 30
For some reason, though, my husband thinks your show is a dating site for some reason.
Is it dating site?
Yeah,
okay.
He gets crazy.
Let me tell you what. Well, first of all, okay, I would say tell your husband, okay, unless you are less like the same sex, about 80% of the people who watch us are women. Okay, it's just a fact of life. So tell your husband, unless you like the same sex.
He says he's squeezing that, and I haven't been watching. But the thing is, I've been an intern very late, so I haven't got to watch.
Okay.
He has a thing about squeeze.
Okay, well, bless him. I like squeeze too. So, but you know what? We got 80% women. You know what? Tell your husband to relax, okay? Have a little confidence.
I know.
Okay, he's got to have a little confidence in himself that his woman is waiting there for him when he comes home, okay?
But he's right here. You'll be watching too.
Oh, he's watching. He's cool. Tell him he's fine then. I thought he's concerned that he's like at work and you're like watching the show and trying to like pick up men. No, okay, he's fine. There's no dating. There's no dating going on here unless, of course, you know Jeff Bossy and our buddy down in Miami, Anna. You never know about that, but that's the only dating I know that's going on. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice
very much.
talking to you.
Thank
Bye.
you. All right. Say hello to your husband for me. All right. 1-800-529-5465. All right. What did the Brad Squad just decide to call and chat? You could do that too. 1-800-529-5465. So let's go to Val in Boston, Massachusetts.
Hello,
Val.
this is Val.
How are you, Val?
I'm good. Thank you so much for the good job you're doing for us in America.
Much. Thank you. What's going on?
I want to find out if your case status is changed. For instance, they say your name is updated. What does that mean? They say your name is updated, and you never asked for name. You never corrected your name. It's just the name updated. What does that mean?
Whose file? What are you looking at? You're looking online?
Yeah, I look online on immigration website.
Right. And who's sponsoring you? Who's sponsoring you?
Nobody's sponsoring me. I'm filing for VAWA.
VAWA. And it says your name was updated?
Yes.
I have no idea what that would mean, but I really wouldn't go by what's on the immigration website. People always, look at that, and half the time it's wrong and not updated. So I wouldn't worry about it. Okay.
So please, what is the regular time for the process?
It's about 18 months. It's about 18 months.
About 18 months. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Hang in there. If you have a problem, hold on. All right. We can have a consultation even from Boston, or even I'll tell you what. People in Boston can go to our Hartford office. It's only about a 2.5-hour drive.
Okay.
All right,
I don't have a car, so I'm not just a drive.
Okay. All right. Hold on, though.